Yo, I'm with Pierre Crypto right now. Welcome to the Wednesday night crypto chat, everybody. I'll give you guys a few minutes to come on in. Pierre's eating a hamburger right now. How you doing, Pierre?
Yeah, I'm finished my hamburger and eating
Yummy.
fries,
Yo, what
which
size
is which
fries?
is to be honest, always the thing you keep last, but because it's the best one to finish with.
I kind of eat it intermittently through the meal.
I used to do that too, but I know the way I eat the McDonald's is like when I pay for McDonald's, I'm actually paying for the Big Mac more for than for the fries.
Really?
So if yeah, because the cost of the McDonald's of the Big Mac is higher than the cost of the fries.
Mm.
So imagine I'm not angry anymore after I eat my fries and I actually don't finish my Big Mac. Wouldn't be worth it. So I actually start eating my sandwich first.
Okay. So there's a
Yeah,
there's a whole
I've been
strategy.
I've been studying that for a while.
Apparently, dude, when I was a kid, literally the one thing I ever wanted my mom to bring me to was McDonald's. Like that was my
Yeah,
joy.
me too. It was
Yeah.
like when I think about it,
Hmm.
when I was a kid, it was like, oh yeah, she's bringing McDonald's. And now when I think about it, it's like she was bringing McDonald's because she was too tired to fucking cook for us.
Okay.
And it was like, oh yeah, nice.
You great.
Yes, you had a shitty day.
Oh man, always good to talk to you, dude. Fucking Pierre.
Yeah, it's been alright.
Yeah, you've been killing the markets, man.
Yeah,
Let's
it's
talk
been
a bit
alright.
about it. Let's talk a bit about it.
No, to be honest,
Yeah.
not so. It's been alright because I've been writing some UOB shitcoins, but I haven't been doing that much to be honest.
Hmm.
It's alright, but
You could always do
uh,
better.
yeah, I've done better, but yeah,
I
no,
I
I
like
can
your
complain.
honesty, dude.
I can complain. Had some great, as long as you're long seal,
Yeah.
you're good to be honest.
Ooh, I have a question for you, and you don't have to answer it, but would you have made more profit holding seal from the bottom or via
Nope,
how you're scalping it and playing it yourself?
no, definitely not.
It's
Uh,
it's one or the other.
no, I've made much more money compounding on
Atta
it. Like,
boy. Atta boy.
for example, it's now almost times 10 from the moment I've started buying it with Nika.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to talk for Nika, but
Mm-hmm.
myself, I'm like times 16.
Sweet.
So yeah, it's much more. But if you take into account the time spent of the on the charts,
Mm-hmm.
the troubles, the nights not sleeping,
Yeah.
maybe it could have been better just holding.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, if I do a times two from here, it will be a times 30. So yeah,
Mm-hmm. Plus, I mean,
it's all about compounding. It's always been all about compounding on every trades you take. It's nice to ride the time stand, but if you spend a lot of time on the charts
mm-hmm.
and can actually compound, it's much more better to go for it. But
Because it's a
it has
skill.
it has a risk because obviously you can try compounding and actually sell too soon, miss the next entry and things like this. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I would definitely not recommend trying to compound on a coin that is actually running. But when you've been doing that for a couple of months or years, let's for example, Nika is the king of compounding.
Mm-hmm.
He knows exactly when you should start selling, re-entering,
Really?
because he has been doing that for so long that he knows when it's the right time to do that.
Yeah, and he's seen. Honestly, like what it boils down to is how many hours do you have in front of the screen, and how many hours do you have trading?
How many what?
How many hours?
Hours.
Yeah, like
Um,
it's
it def-
just pattern recognition at some point. So
uh,
obviously.
yeah,
Mhm.
I,
Sorry, go
I
ahead.
would say it. I would say it's I would say it depends on what you're trading, but for example, when it comes to EOB shitcoins,
Mm-hmm.
for someone coming from Binance, it can be very disturbing because, for example, if you take the last 3 days of seal trading,
Mm-hmm.
it's been complete fuckery going from resistance to support, support to resistance with like 20% range, which is something someone coming from Binance can't trade. But when you're used to UOB and when you're used to know how market makers there are actually working, you're not surprised anymore, and you're like, yeah, it's basic shit. And what I'm trying to say is that, for example, someone that is absolutely mastering Binance trading, like Loma, for example,
Mm-hmm.
the reason he's so good, I believe, is that he can actually understand how the market works for Binance coins. And the reason why Nika is so good is because he understands why UOB coins work. And Binance too, to be honest, is a beast on both. So I would say that it's a lot of hours in front of the screen, so you can end up understanding and recognizing how the market works, because I tend to believe that Binance and UOB have like 10, maximum 8 to 10 market makers,
Mm-hmm.
and they use them for different type of coins. But when you start understanding how they work, it gets easier because you recognize the pattern from the market maker more than from the chart itself. I don't know if you see what I mean, but
Yeah, it's kind of like they get their own personality.
yeah, for example, if it's common knowledge, but for example, when Matic was running,
Mm-hmm.
every time he was printing a new leg, it was going to the 2.14 Fibonacci. You know, every time the next leg was going to 2.14.
Mm-hmm.
It
Interesting.
it was printing a new leg, 2.14, retrace 2.14, and he did the timestamp doing that. And the funniest part is that last week when Chili's was running, it printed 3 legs, and three of the legs were, from what I've heard, because I wasn't trading it, but from what I've heard, all of them were going for the 2.14.
Let me
Like,
actually. I got Theta up.
I,
Sorry, I
I, I,
have Matic right now.
yeah, it was when Mac was trading it, because Mac is actually the first one who has been absolutely killing it. He was trading it on the 4 hour time frame, if I'm correct.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember. To be honest, it was one of the first and only trade I was just asking Mac, mate, what's going on? What are we supposed to do? And he was like, no, not right now. Not right now. Okay, sell it, buy now. Not right now, not right now. Sell it, buy now.
Okay, so I
It,
right now I have Matic up, and I took the initial daily candle, the first one,
I don't believe it's daily. I believe it's H4.
but it's actually funny because on the daily, if I take the entire body, including the wick,
Yeah?
the 2.14 leads us almost to the at
To,
520, almost the absolute top.
to the absolute top, yeah.
Crazy,
I don't
yeah.
know if I don't know if it was made on purpose. I don't believe so, because it would be fucking insane.
Well, dude, if
Uh,
you think about, I mean, why not?
yeah, why not? And then again, it's my way of seeing it. It's only a supposition. I don't believe it. I don't know if it works that way.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Maybe it's much more complicated than that. Maybe it's much more simpler. Uh, I don't know. But talking just for me, I've started, and the more I trade on UOB, for example, the more I start to recognize patterns. Maybe not from market makers, but from the way shitcoins behave on UOB. And it's funny because this is so much different from from how I would trade on Binance.
Yeah, there's a large difference because they're different people.
Mate, I don't know, but for example, let's just let's just think about it.
Mhm.
Do we agree that a lot of people today are trading on Binance?
Yeah,
No,
probably less
okay.
than before.
Maybe not a lot like it used to be, but
less than before.
Yeah, but people who are trading altcoins, they are mostly trading on Binance, right?
I think you guys are changing that.
Maybe, but let's
But the
take
majority
the
does,
assumption.
yeah. Like
Yeah,
Binance is a name that people trust.
exactly. Most of the people do. So, for example, if someone is actually trading the last oat Binance coin, the last EO, for example, it would make sense for it to pump because you would think that it's retail driven, right?
Because there's a lot of interest in it at the start.
Because people are all talking about Chili's, because all the people are talking about Harmony, about Matic.
Yeah.
But for example, I'm taking this example once again, but Seal. Absolutely nobody knows what Seal does. Absolutely nobody knows what Seal is. Yet it just printed a timestamp.
Crazy.
Do we actually think this timestamp was retail driven? I don't believe so, mate. And people are going to say it's manipulated and shit like this. Maybe it is. But you are a fucking trader. If something is manipulated,
It means
then
it's
use
volatile.
it. You know, like
More as a tool.
yeah,
Than,
it's like if it's manipulated, it it means that it's unsustainable, and it reminds you that you always should be able to exit your position because it's basically based on air. But it also means that you can take advantage of it. But yeah, anyway, it's UOB. UOB is like its own bubble since March, April, I believe. It's been a fucking blessing. Every time I'm on your stream, I'm saying the same thing. But
I know.
last time we were talking about this, yeah.
I have a question for you.
Hopefully, it's gonna end the same way.
I have a question for you, bro. What do you think is gonna happen at the end of Seal's cycle? Like, how is it gonna go down? Is it gonna be one of those like 80% downward candle type, or is it gonna be a slow?
The thing. Okay. So on September 30th,
Okay.
we had a massive candle up to 78K with a 40% retrace. Just imagine it goes back to all-time high. So let's say 400K, and it does a 40% retrace fuckery. It almost leads us to 200K. This is definitely something that could happen. Like, for example, if you want to know what could happen to Seal once it ends its run, take a look at U Network. It's gonna give you an idea. It's UUU.
Oh yeah.
So that's why I always say, be careful when you're trading shitcoins on UOB that have a massive run and things like this. Always keep in mind. Actually, the greatest thing about UOB altcoin is that if you're trading them, it actually forces you to keep in mind that trading altcoin should only be about stacking sats, stacking dollars, whatever you want to do, but never investing. You don't want to be invested in U Network. You only want to trade it.
Meanwhile, the CEO of U Network's watching right now. He's like, "Damn you!"
Yeah, I'm sorry, mate, but I don't even know. I've been trading Seals since June, and I have absolutely no idea what it does, and I've never ever tried to even look for a Seal website. I have absolutely no idea what they do. The only thing I know is that today UOB opened 2 new pairs, USDT and ETH, and it was the first time I actually somehow looked for some kinds of fundamental analysis, and it was just like, okay, UOB just opened 2 pairs, but I have no idea what they do. And to me, I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what Matic does. I have no idea what Ren does. I have no idea what Matic does. The only thing I know is what Bitcoin does. All of them, I have absolutely no idea.
I'm looking at what's it called? U Network right now.
Yeah,
And
it's one hell of a chart.
dude, it didn't even bounce off the point .5 or the 618 really. It just plummeted down to the point .88
Do you
retracement.
know that
Crazy.
I'm not 100% about it, but
Of course.
I actually believe that Nika run that one
Run is in
from bottom to the top.
really, huh?
Mm, I'm not quite sure, but
Nika doesn't tell.
I'm actually certain he did.
Are you
But
watching U Network right now?
no, absolutely not. My four biggest position right now are Seal, New, and Theta, which is my no crypto position, and
Yeah.
Cocos.
Yeah, dude. Newton
I yeah,
looks
new
great.
new is new. I often say that new is the new Seal. It's my new Seal.
It could be.
It's actually I just
It
realized it's
looks
actually at
decent.
51, so I'm fucking happy because it means that while I'm eating my McDonald's, I'm making money.
Hmm. It
I
actually
I
held
start
up pretty well to Bitcoin. I mean, they didn't even.
that
Hmm.
that's the main reason why you should long.
That's the main
That's the main reason
bullish
why
case for
EOB
it.
shitcoins are so awesome is because they don't give a fuck about Bitcoin. I was saying that in my Telegram channel earlier. I
Hmm.
was saying that the main reason I'm worried about my Theta trade is because of the potential relationship with Bitcoin, even if it ends well. And to be honest, the chart is looking absolutely insane.
Data. I
But
don't
when
know,
it comes
man.
to when I only have EOB shitcoins,
Yeah.
I Bitcoin could lose or win 1K in one day.
Hmm.
I could even not see it. Like if I don't have the whale, if I don't go on Twitter and Bitcoin dies or Bitcoin pumps, if I'm only on UOB shitcoins like Seal and New,
Hmm.
I could not even knew it because they don't give a fuck. And I tend to believe that when you're trading altcoins, what you want primarily is for them not to be correlated with Bitcoin. If they are, what is your main goal of trading them?
Harikiri, bro. Yeah,
So
that's a very good point. And that's one thing is like when there's volatility on Bitcoin and your coin is just either liquid or there's
yeah,
no interest, then you're gonna have one hell of a ride. Um, that's why I
exactly.
pick what I trade as such as well. Yo, what's up, everybody? Yo, Malicious, Fonzo, Dorklard, what's up, guys? Shazbot, good to see you all. As always, with Pierre
Well,
Crypto. Yo, make sure to drop the invite to your Telegram and chat if you want, Pierre.
I'm actually going to the Twitch right now. It's been a while. They have a new interface.
Who does?
Tweet.
Oh, really? Oh, okay, I don't. It does. I guess it's been a while since you've been there.
I don't know. I haven't been there since my last Counter Strike game,
Hmm.
so it's like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah. Can I be honest, dude?
Yeah, tell me.
Um, shit, man. Like, you think Theta's gonna break
Yeah,
out
I
here?
know. Theta is actually reaching resistance right now.
It's like smack at the POC as well, and
It,
horizontal
it,
resistance. So like,
the reason is there is because it was last major accumulation before move up.
hmm
Is it what you're looking for?
in what sense?
Yeah. That was one of my concern.
Hmm.
And it's actually one of the main reason I've started moving my stop loss in profit already.
Nice.
But okay, yeah. I'm just gonna share
Yeah, go
my
for it, dude.
main thought about it and the reason why I've shared it on No Crypto. When it was below 1K sats,
Mm-hmm.
it was sitting below 100 one day MA. It was sitting below a diagonal resistance, and that has been retested multiple times. And it was sitting below a horizontal pivot at around 1K sats. My main thought was that if it starts closing a daily above all of the three, where all of them in the same confluence of area, it was 1K sats.
Mm-hmm.
All of them, they were at the same place. The diagonal one, the horizontal, the 100 MA, all of them.
Okay.
My
Confluence.
main, yeah, there was a fucking confluence. And my main thoughts, and that's what I've shared on No Crypto like 10 days ago. I was saying that if we start having a daily close about all of them,
Mm-hmm.
you can expect a move, a sharp move up. So my main thought was that start. You have two area where you want to buy. There is one ideal one that is around all-time low, and that is the logical one that is above all of this level.
Mm-hmm.
And if you buy at both of them, you can have an average entry that is sitting in the accumulation area. So right now, the trade we have on No Crypto is up 27%.
Hey.
And if you longed only when we actually closed above all this confluence,
Mm-hmm.
so it would be 1K sats, a little bit above 1K sat, it would be up 70%. So even if we're actually getting to resistance, considering precedent price action,
Mm-hmm.
it's already a great trade. And I don't know, looking at the daily chart, it could actually have more to come. But this breakout to me is convincing, to be honest.
Had a boy. Yo, for you, I hope it breaks out. I have no interest in it.
Okay, you know what? Maybe I can show you the chart quickly.
Yeah. Go for it.
I'm not gonna spend too much time on it because I don't want to share more. But anyway, just gonna share
Okay.
quickly.
Where do you want to send it, on Google Hangouts or?
I'm gonna try to share you my screen if for
Yeah,
once it actually works.
it should. Yeah. Um.
Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah. People are asking about Doc. Personally, I'm bearish.
Oh
Um.
yeah.
What do you
You
think?
know what? I have been trading Docker a lot, so I might share my charts because I've been considering long edits. Tell me when you're on my screen.
I'm on your screen.
Can you see the chart?
Oh, that one. Sure. Yeah.
So this is what I was talking about. This
Okay.
is in blue the horizontal level. This is the diagonal resistance, and in red, this is the 100 MA
Okay.
one day. So you see there was a confluence between the diagonal one, the horizontal, and the MA. Breaking that was a sign of longing for me,
Yeah.
and you see what it gave.
How did you place your stop loss on this one, if you don't mind me
When
asking?
my first entries were at 100 at 1030 sats,
Okay.
but my initial plan was to say try, because it was like when we were there, and my approach was to say try to buy as slow and as close as the ideal buy area, which is in green. If you manage to have a buy here, place a stop loss just a bit below the all-time high. But when I've started entering there, I've said place the stop loss at the same place, because basically if we manage to have some buy opportunities in the ideal area, you're gonna buy there anyway. So basically what I did is that I entered I've split my trade in 5 parts. I've entered 2 parts there, I was planning to enter more if we were getting there, or more if we were breaking there. We ended up breaking it, and I entered the rest of the trade here.
Not a boy.
So as I was saying, break off 100 MA, break off diagonal resistance, break off horizontal, game is on, and it actually gave that.
Someone said it looks kind of like Aeon.
Maybe, I don't know, to be honest.
I don't know either.
I can share you a doc, but I need to switch to something else.
Cool. I'll pull up doc on my end.
The thing is that with doc, doc is something I've been training for a while.
Yeah. So you have some experience?
I wrote it with Nika from early September.
Yeah, Aeon actually looks good.
Yeah, I've shared I believe I have a chart for Aeon. Yeah, I knew I had one.
I'm sure you do. I have no doubt, man.
No, this is the chart that I don't know if you remember, but this is the chart.
It's all black. Like
yeah,
I can see your mouse, but
oh, you can see my mouse.
yeah, I can see your cursor, but I can't see the screen.
I believe it's because I'm on Brave and it actually stops.
Oh shit! Really? Huh?
I don't remember.
That's messed up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna log in on Google Chrome.
Cool.
The reason I remember Aeon is because I don't know if you remember, there was that
Wow.
Telegram group that was stealing my charts.
Of course, yeah, dude. Yeah, that's my group,
Aeon
man.
was one of
Thanks for the charts, bro.
Yeah, Aeon was one of the charts.
Yo, I hate it when people do that, man. But honestly, I don't think too many people steal my charts. I caught like 1 or 2 people, but I feel.
Yeah, me neither.
You know what I mean? Yo, Chili's pumped. Perfect retest of the former close of that giant daily candle. So it still looks all right. I definitely set a stop loss here. Like,
Yo,
or you
did
could,
oh, Chili's pumped again?
no, it looks like it's about to. It has to break through this descending trendline resistance, but that's like kind of like another theta setup in a sense, like clear invalidation beneath. You could even set your stop loss beneath 107, I'd imagine, and long the breakout. I'd cut like 50 at 130, and the rest would be at the all-time high around 135.
I can see the chart right now. My Google Chrome is broken.
Oh, okay. Thanks, man. Though, which one do you want me to pull up, Doc? Oh, you probably have it on Twitter, no?
I'm just trying. Yeah, but like several days ago.
Okay.
I'm just gonna restart Google Chrome because
Okay.
it's shit.
Yo, what's up, Donnie Gree? If you guys have any questions, drop it in chat. What'd you guys eat tonight? I had some burgers that I made. Yeah. Ty ganiec Vasily. Escala? My Greek homie in the chat. TNT. Yo, we got some bangers.
TNT is my coin.
Yeah, I'll let you fucking.
No. My charts are very old on this one.
Yeah. Yo,
it's
TNT just bounced hard.
It's basically just, like a chat coin. It's just gonna move. You don't know why, but it's gonna move.
Man,
wait, so we were talking about Doc, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I was considering longing it yesterday.
What a chat. Really?
But yeah, I've always had that diagonal shit. It actually broke.
It doesn't look good to me anymore.
Yeah, me neither. What I would want for it is to reclaim 155, 56. This has always been the level I've been watching for. But the thing is that with this entire Binance competition,
Yeah,
this isn't this is something I don't like to trade.
I agree with you. Same here, man. I really
It's
don't like it.
so much fuckery.
Because you don't know what the narrative behind it is. Are they
Yeah,
trying to promote the coin? Are they trying to create liquidity so they can get out properly without, slippage or anything? Like, what's the
actually,
reason and what's the project up
yeah.
to?
Like when Binance actually decided to make a doc competition, what is actually driving them to do that?
Right.
Does anybody knows what doc do?
It's near the harbor. I don't know, man.
I don't know, mate. It's like, yeah, yeah, do that without me.
Yeah. Yo, what's up, Leroy? I haven't eaten yet. Order some pizza. Nice. Yeah, everything's gonna be okay, Donnie Gree. Don't you worry about that. Are we Elliott Wave fans? I'm not against Elliott Waves. It's another art form. If you can make money off it, good for you. Pierre, are you an Elliott Wave fan? Have you traded using
No,
that before or studied
I
it?
only tr- I only trade support resistance flips. I only trade horizontal.
Yeah, and you only trade
No,
Fibonacci.
I have nothing. I have nothing against Elliott waves or Wyckoff or whatever you want.
Yeah.
I've always said, do what do you like do what works for you.
Hmm.
But from my personal experience, is that 2 3 years ago when I started trading,
Yeah.
I came from the simplest way of trading to the most complicated one,
Hmm.
only to realize after time that what works the best for me, at least for me,
Hmm.
was the simplest approach. Like this is what works for me.
Right. Yo.
I know
Hmm.
I've some sort of, with time and experience, I know I've a trading system that makes simple price action with MA and with some sort of classical patterns,
Hmm.
and it works for me. So I stick to that. And whenever someone is actually bringing me value with a new way of trading or a new approach, if it brings value to me, and if I actually believe it can help me, well, then why not? But from my experience, this is not the case with Faded Wave. Yet I know some traders who are doing very well with them. I know some people who are actually getting to Elliott Wave to bring more value to their analysis. But
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. Not my case.
Yo, fucking Link is a Chad too.
Sorry.
Link is a Chad too.
Oh, Link has been a Chad since 2018.
What a Chad. You want some confluence as well? On Doc, on the entire chart, guess where the POC of the entire range is?
On Doc,
On
the
Doc.
Bitcoin pair,
Yeah. Guess what level the POC of the VPVR is?
140 sats.
156.
You gotta be fucking
I
kidding me.
shit you not. Confluence, baby. Crazy.
I don't know if you've been following me on Telegram, but I've been
Of course.
trading Doc for a few weeks,
Yeah, man.
and I've always said if you want Doc to fly, it has to break an old 156. I've always said that it was in all my updates,
Yeah.
and only based on price action. So basically, yeah, a confluence.
It's always fun learning different styles from people.
Yeah, I like it too.
And that's one thing I like.
And no, go in.
I was just gonna say that's one thing I like about CT is that you'll have a lot of intelligent people and traders, and sometimes they'll just drop in your DMs and help you out, or
Okay.
talk to
Yeah,
you about a setup.
you're
That's.
actually right,
Hmm.
and you're actually wrong in a way that
Hmm.
sometimes you're gonna have some very smart people telling you about all they do, and sometimes you're gonna have the dumbest people on earth talking
Lying
about
to
all they
you,
do.
of course. Of course.
It's all. I believe that crypto Twitter and Twitter in general, not only for crypto but in everything, is a wonderful tool when used correctly. And if you have an open mind and you're actually always looking for a way to improve your trading system, you can find some people that can help you to do that. Like, for example, only 8 months ago, I wasn't trading altcoins the way I do today, and I became much more profitable, even if I was already back then. But right now, it just reached a new level because I kept my mind open to new people. And yeah, wonderful tool. But you have to use it properly.
And what does that mean to you?
What do you mean?
What does using it properly mean to you? Like
As I
applying
said,
yourself?
As I said, it's keep an open mind. It's basically a how to use Twitter 101. It's like it's like
How to be a human being on the
don't take
internet?
people for don't treat people as dumb people, but never forget sometimes they are.
Right. Like, don't
And
believe everything you hear type thing?
and if you actually manage to have a constructive conversation with someone 1, 2, 3 times, it means that they can actually bring you some value. Like, in the last couple of weeks, I've been talking a lot with people like Shelby, Henry, Crypto Apps, Amsterdam. They all were people that I wasn't interacting much with for the last couple of months. But I've learned some things from them in the last couple of weeks, and I don't know. You can always learn from someone.
Yeah, I mean,
and obviously, there are some people you can learn so much from, like CryptoCred and person like this, because they are bringing so much value to the space. And sometimes only a detail can trigger something that helps you improve your trading system. I don't know if you see what I mean, but
absolutely, dude.
actually happened to me a couple of times.
You're like, wow. Eureka.
Yeah, something very dumb, but the way how to add MAs to your chart, not using them as the primary
Entries?
the primary entry of your trade, but using it as confluence.
So
I
more.
don't remember. I don't know if you remember, but on your last stream we were talking about Zerodix OX.
Yeah, of course.
And I was like, in your stream, I was like, whoa, it just broke 100 MA.
Yeah.
And I was talking with Nika on your stream. I was like, it actually looks good. If it breaks this horizontal level, it looks good. And it actually printed 80% after that. So it's not the trigger, but it's a sign of strength.
Right. Let me see if I could pull it up here. MA.
It actually kept, yeah. Let's see how much.
And it retested it perfectly.
Yeah, and that was when we were on your stream, and it actually it actually did the ×2 after that.
Yeah.
And the day it retested perfectly was on your stream.
Yeah, welcome to Bagsy TV, yo.
And it was at this exact time.
Beautiful.
I remember saying to Nika, it actually looks great. It has to break 2.4K, which was the horizontal level just above.
Yeah.
And when it did, it broke it, retested it, and then run 70%,
yeah.
80%.
You're right. Here. Oh, deleted the wrong thing. God damn it.
Yeah, you're watching the right thing.
Yeah, yeah, but they're beautiful.
But so you see, it's like
magic.
The 100 MA would never be my trigger for a trade.
Right.
But it can bring my attention for it.
Where do you think ZeroX is going?
It's going to wait, let me pack my Magda now.
Honestly, I I don't think it's gonna keep going. That's just me.
Um, I'm out of the trade, to be honest. I exited it to buy more new and seal. Like,
What a boy! Yeah, you're loyal. Yeah.
I've exited like 10 days ago
Nice.
when it broke 3.5k.
Yeah.
It I don't know if it gets back to 3.5k and it actually holds. It could have it could keep going, but
Yeah.
it's not my focus right now.
Fair enough. Yo, what's up, Gem?
You know,
Crypto?
it's like
How you doing?
it's part of the coin that I consider could move well and could keep going, but not on my. Actually, I have a weekly level from 2018
Oh, let me
at
see if I can find
5k
it.
sats.
Damn it. 58.
No, 5300.
Okay.
5.3k.
Yeah, around here.
Yeah, exactly. And if my first interest was for a weekly level from 2017 at 1.5k, and my trades were based on these two levels. 1.5k.
Yeah.
It's lower than that. It's basically the bottom.
Yeah. Did you enter there?
No.
Okay, I was gonna say you sick
I
fuck.
started buying a bit of all. No. I entered way above that. I told you, I my biggest position when we broke 100 MA.
You're right, but I thought maybe you acquired a small bag over there.
With insight, you can say, mate, sounds pretty obvious, right?
Yeah. Yo, dude.
That's
everything.
what I love about insights.
Yeah, exactly. Yo, do you plan on going to any? Or do you plan on traveling to Vancouver, right?
I'm going there in 3 weeks from now.
Beautiful, man. I was gonna ask if you're planning any like conferences for crypto or whatever, or
no, definitely not. I'm going there with my family to see my sister for her birthday.
Nice.
I'm definitely not planning on doing anything else than seeing family.
Yeah, but I meant more in the future, not necessarily in.
Oh yeah. Well, to be honest, if I have someday more time for crypto,
yeah,
like if I manage someday to actually quit my job and spend more times for crypto, I'm definitely planning on coming to Canada and US because I have so much friends there now. So I would love to be able to do like a 2-month trip from Canada to south of the US, visiting a lot of mates. From you to Doug to Tunes to to Maine to so many of them. But for that, I'm gonna have to grind more.
Yeah, man, I feel you. There's so many fucking characters I want to meet, and the one.
Yeah, me too, mate.
Yo, Nico's great guy. Nye, great guy. Tunes, great guy. So many of them, like Charles.
Z is actually one of the guy I want to meet the most because he's the trading part we know of him on Twitter is actually the only it's the floating part of the iceberg. Like Z is like he's working on so many fields on so many companies.
He's sending me a mouse, bro.
Yeah, hopefully. Well, I believe he's one of the most fascinating person in the space because crypto is one thing for him, you know, and people tend to forget that he's actually building an empire.
Yeah.
And I would really like to meet him in person.
Yeah, and he's a good.
And I'm actually working on a daily basis with him, so it's like it would be nice to see him, you know.
Yeah. What are you working on, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh no, when I mean working is
Got-
sharing charts.
Right. Oh, cooperating. Yeah. I
Yeah,
understand.
cooperating.
Oh, I thought on a more official level, I was gonna be like,
Oh
oh,
no,
that's
no, no, no,
cool.
no, no,
Okay, cool.
nothing like that.
Yeah. No.
Nothing like that.
Fucking Donald, Cred, all these guys.
Yeah, exactly.
So sweet.
Well, all the like all the British guys are more in my reach
Right.
because they're like 3 hours away from me if they're in London. But then again, I have to plan this. It's something we've been discussing, but I need to do it.
Dude.
You remember with TNT when we said that eventually, if it was managing to break the 1 year weekly range, it would fly?
Yes. Of course.
I actually did ×2 since then.
Yo. Yeah, nice, man. Good stuff.
100 no, I'm out since,
Oh, okay.
like, 100 sats.
Since 1,000, you mean?
No, 940.
Oh, okay. Dude, I kept.
But I'm planning to re-enter, to be honest.
Nice. I got most of my position out in the 700s, and I kept a moon bag, which I still have.
Yeah, 760.
Yeah, remember when I was, or 770 around there? Remember when I told you I was like, man, I might regret cutting my bag
here? Maybe I exited too early.
Or no, it was on Telegram, and or one of the somewhere, and you're like, bro, you could just get back in. In my head, I'm like, yeah, I know, but I was like, yeah, it's probably a decent idea, and then I figured it out.
The thing is that one of my main level was 760. It actually broke out. We tested it perfectly and kept flying to 1K, and I've exited at 130. Which was a bad idea because it was actually printing some sort of obvious resistance tested like 6 or 7 times, and with a chite coin like this you can expect it to break. It retested it and I missed it because, as I've said earlier, I'm really focused on 4 position right now. I don't want to be like trading too much different things.
What a beautiful wick. I took out all the stops.
Exactly, mate.
Wow, right beneath that thrust candle, took out everything.
Exactly.
And dude, honestly, like for everyone watching, this is a smart way to play these kind of things. Just place your bids exactly where it would fuck a lot of people, and sometimes you'll get it. Same thing as here. Imagine how many people put their stop loss right, like 1 sat beneath the highest point. Boom. Stop.
You want to see the best example?
Yes.
Of that type of things.
Yeah, man.
New gang.
Yay! What's up,
mate?
What's up, new gang?
Yeah, what's up, gang? We're looking at some shitcoin charts, talking about those wicks to just end up.
I want to thank Pierre for new. I'm sitting at 100% on that shit.
Crazy.
On new?
Yeah.
Yeah, cheers, mate. Bagsy, are you on my stream? Oh, you're gonna be surprised. I'm actually talking about Seal.
Yeah, I'm on your thing now.
Do you want to see how much someone can fuck people with their stops?
That's a nice daily close today.
Crazy, huh?
1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, and the most crazy one is the last 2 daily candles. Because
it's lower than all of them.
Yeah, and the thing is that if you're trading that, and that's what I was saying earlier, if you're trading that the same way you're actually trading all the type of shit coins, like on Binance One, you see that daily close, and you're like, okay, it's actually fighting at resistance. There is absolutely no way it's gonna go back to support because it already fucked us once, and like
bam,
it won't go there again. Yet, let me go to lower time frame because it's fascinating. This is what I was looking at on lower time frame.
Man,
it's just absolutely perfect. It's like
I love the Lauren candle.
I was talking with the guys at Nika when that was happening, and I was like, do you realize that during the last 3-4 hours candle, we had a plus 19%, a minus 16%, and a plus 20%. How to fuck absolutely everybody before actually breaking the resistance. And it's now retesting it.
Yeah, that's a disaster.
When you look at these charts and you forget the few previous candles, you want to have your stops here. It makes sense. Previous lower, previous high, previous close high. It's like, it makes sense, but it's UOB, and it's like, no, mate, I'm going for your stops.
So in that case, Pierre, how do you tend to trade these with your stops in mind? Or do you play more loose with no stops and you just close manually on?
I have a stops. I have a stop, and my stop, when it's like this, it's based on a weekly level.
Okay. You obviously don't have to give us your
So
exact
he got his
stop
stop ran every time.
And my stops, I've shared it a few times on Telegram and Twitter, but my stops were at, and you see it on my screen right now. It was 57K. Last time I re-entered after taking profit. And my point of view was that it actually has to hold 55K. 55K for me was the key, and is the key, because you never know with UOB. But 50. That's why I have it on my chart here. This is the level for me we need to hold if we actually want to be bullish. But as I've charted, you had this major level where I didn't want it to have a daily close below, and we didn't yet. You never know. And this major level to break, which we are actually trying right now. But as Ace was talking about, New is actually a great example of this type of stops that could actually fuck people over.
I like the USDT.
The USDT. Yeah, USDT is even more telling. Yeah, today was absolute. Yeah, my USDT chart is shit, but well, actually, if you look at MAs, actually makes sense. But yeah, this candle right now was like, hey mate, I'm coming for your stops. Like, yeah, it was fucking savage. I believe we had the same thing on Cocos USDT today.
They all look like the same setup. It's so funny. Like, they all dumped so hard and aggressively.
Yeah, but the two best looking setup are TT and New. I mean, the way they look the same, you know, like.
Are you able to short any of these anywhere?
Not that I know of. Wow, TT is a fucking gift. It has always been.
I missed that.
I love TT.
Yeah, I love TTs too, but look at this 100 MA.
The MA
Look at this 100 MA.
Perfect
it's
retest.
Absolutely insane.
The big one's about to cross and it's gonna go nuts.
Which one?
What does that company even do?
they pump
no
and
idea. That's what we were talking before. That's what we were saying before. We have absolutely no idea either of all of them are doing.
I'm gonna have to Google this one release because this one looks nuts.
Yo, what's up, J Bags? How you doing, man?
Which one, Ace?
Thundercore.
Oh yeah, well yeah, it's been one.
It's in California. The website's yellow.
Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to yourself.
Can you share your screen, Ace, if you're on the right one? Thanks, bro.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, this is it.
Decentralized future today.
And
the mainnet's live. Yo, get the fuck out. Wait. Yo, the mainnet.
Wait, Bagsy.
Yeah.
Do you know what their promise is?
No, what?
Thundercore, a scalable blockchain delivered.
Nice. That is so serious.
Wow, too much yellow for me, mate.
Staking pool. Let's check their partners.
It's 3 a.m. Don't put me that much yellow in my face.
Okay.
Strategic part.
Let me see. Oh shit,
No, but
Pantera,
actually-
Arrington.
actually from-
What? Yo, they've got some funding.
Actually, from what I've heard, they have some sort of a fundamental strong basis. I've never looked at it, but some people told me they were not that shit. But then again, it's crypto, so something that is not that shit is actually linked.
Yeah.
So
Somebody said in Reddit, they said, "Where's the community?"
Bro, last post was a month ago, man.
talking about the worst community, how is Ripple doing?
Who's this
Dude, it looks really good.
guy? Oh man, it's
On what chart?
Bro, look at this. Look at this.
USDT?
No,
or...
fuck USDT, Bitcoin. On Mex. Yo, dude, I caught this wick so good. I got it at
I got stopped out on this one.
Oh, I'm sorry.
they ran you.
Dude, cuz
I got stopped out on a 25% round.
They said we couldn't catch you on Huobi, but we'll catch you on.
Yeah, you know what I did with this?
No.
I bought more seal.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm sad because my... Yeah, no, I'm not sad because every money I make on Ripple is good money.
Yeah, you want to know something funny?
Oh, fuck that week. I got scammed.
Yeah, but look at the
I
POC.
got scammed. And
Beautiful. Close right above each time.
yeah, what? Do you want me to tell you what was my last update on Ripple?
Sure.
Tell us.
Fuck me, mate. It was literally stopped out, was an Irishman, entered this position on September 25. Maybe I got scammed week, but I'm happy with the gains, and I literally got scammed week. Literally.
Well, you could always re-enter. Come back.
Yeah, maybe I will.
They haven't announced shit yet.
Maybe I will. When is swell?
November 7th and 8th, I think.
It's in. Yeah, it's in 15 days.
Yeah,
and it still didn't move that much.
Yeah, honestly, I'd wait for it to start closing above like 36.90 up there. Then I'd set a stop beneath.
Yeah.
Probably at like 35.70. I'd set a wide stop and I'd target 4K. Let's go on a chart that actually
I was actually expecting it to move much faster than that, and to short it coming to swell.
Mhm.
But considering it hasn't been moving that much and that scam week, yeah, it might actually keep climbing slowly to 4K.
I think it's gonna
But
pop,
That's the target.
dude.
That's the target. I think it's gonna hit 4K.
It's gonna pop.
Yeah,
One
but-
way or the other.
Yeah, but the thing is that it's 10% away.
It's
If
gonna
you don't-
it's gonna blast through. It's not stopping at 4K. I'm telling you. You know how I know? Because everyone thinks it's
I
gonna do
agree
that.
with you. I agree with you. If it breaks 4K, it will actually fly. But
if I were,
know, what's your leverage on this one?
I'm cross.
You're one of those people.
Yeah, man. I don't fuck around on
Wait,
Max.
wait. There is a news from UOB.
Uh-oh.
Oh, fuck me.
Qu'est-ce qu'il y a?
Fuck me.
Qu'est-ce qu'il y a?
It's called Seal Oktoberfest. Tried to share 900k seal. Yeah, that was for the... You know, I told you earlier that they opened the seal USDT pair.
Yeah.
They called it Seal Oktoberfest. Fuck me. How is it my biggest position?
Hey man, at least they're marketing.
Yeah. But I was happier when they didn't. Just keep me.
Yeah, keep it shut. Keep it hush. Yeah.
Let me make money on something nobody knows. Please.
Pierre, let me be real with you, okay?
No, I'm scared.
How much how much volume do you think you brought into Seal since you've been talking about it?
To be honest, nothing compared to the amount
actual
needed
volume?
to move it the way it did.
But can I expand the idea? imagine, let's say, what would be a reasonable number? Let's say 50 people bought Seal because they saw one of your charts. Do you think it's more or less?
Okay.
You think you built a community?
Not only that, but every person that person talks to who's into crypto, they might mention that, so it has this like network effect that we don't even.
I believe that when we were in June and July, when it was at 8K, almost zero. Like people reacted the same way I reacted when Nika told me it was a great deal. Like, mate, you're crazy. Then he did times 10. And actually now I believe more and more people are, and that's the main reason I'm scared about this. I'm more scared right now than I was at 8K.
Well, I hope so.
Well, you hope so now because it did times 10, but longing a shitcoin that has only been dying for months. I have no idea, mate. No idea. Absolutely no idea.
Yeah.
It's a complicated question. How much volume did you bring to Ripple since you started chilling it on Twitter?
Fucking hopefully none. No, I'm not saying that to put you on the spot. I've been thinking.
Do you think Brad?
Yo, he's seen my tweets, bro. He's like this fucking kid.
Do you think Brad stop selling because you've been sharing the chart?
No, he stopped selling because BitLord fucking tweeted about it. But I think they probably plan on cutting emissions a bit anyways. I'm only speculating on that.
What?
No, because they cut emissions this month. And I remember BitLord in September tweeted about them that they should do that. So either they planned it ahead of time or maybe it was already part of their emission rate or their contracts or whatnot.
Wait. You believe they're going to stop selling their...
No. Tout ce que j'ai dit, all I'm saying is like they cut emissions by a lot this month. Just this month.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
Yeah, almost like if there was like some sort of big event coming.
Yeah, it's good press, dude. Like, I've been talking about this shit. Oh, anyways, but
insane, mate. It's fucking insane.
But I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Yeah, I know. I've seen your posts.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Yeah, like I'm done. I fucking. Hopefully, you guys got something out of it, and I bowed ahead.
I'm that close to register to XRP date. Have you seen that thing?
No, what is that?
XRP date.
Yeah, Tunes shared it earlier. I don't know if it's serious or not, but I think it's supposed to be like some sort of Tinder of XRP holders.
Oh my god, dude, I'm about to catfish all of them.
Yeah. I don't know if it's serious or not. No, I don't believe it is. I believe it's a meme, but... Yo, how much is Bitcoin worth right now?
Not enough.
6,000.
Oh, shit.
6,000. It's
That was so... I'm so sad I closed my short at 7.9. And I literally said, I'm closing it here, but it's the level is weakening and we could expect a drop to mid 7K. I was at work. I go grab a coffee. I come back. It was at mid 7K. I was like, yeah, fuck me. It was literally my last update on Twitter about Bitcoin. It was like, yeah.
When I was on stream yesterday, I had said that I had a short from the 82, 81s, and I cut half of it when we hit that 80, 60 level.
Yeah.
But luckily, like, I woke up, I'm like, fuck, because I woke up really late today. I'm like, wow, okay. There goes.
Once again, it happened when open interests was reaching 1 billion.
Yeah, that's actually why I want to look into that more.
Yeah. If you want to learn more about open interest, you should talk to Mac.
I will, absolutely.
He's a beast with that.
Nice.
He's a beast in any case, but...
Sorry?
He's a beast in any cases, but he's very good with that too.
cool. I know Ace, you shared a link for me earlier. I appreciate that.
Yeah, you can check that if you want. That shows some things.
Yeah, I looked at it earlier. It's really. I was looking at the max liquidations. I'm like, ouch, that was a lot of longs. Do you find from? Do you think the Bitfinex ones actually mean anything?
No, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Nobody's trading Bitfinex anymore.
That's what I like to hear.
I mean that's the way I feel it, but I don't give any credit to, you know, this data saying that there are 80% longs open and 20% shorts.
Yeah.
On BitMEX, it's fucking 1-1, mate.
Yeah, exactly. I remember recently Hisaka made a post about that as well.
Yeah.
Yo,
Maybe I'm wrong, but maybe I'm wrong because I'm not a very good BitMEX or Bitfinex trader or shit like this.
No, I believe you're right.
I'm a true altcoin degen trader, so this is not my expertise. But from what I've heard from people who actually know their shit, they're all telling me, mate, it's truly just 1-1.
1-1.
That's why I like open interests, because I think it brings more value. It's like it doesn't really. I don't believe it's important to know.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Sorry. Binance
No, tell
US
me.
listed Dogecoin.
What?
They listed Dogecoin?
Binance US, yeah.
Really? Wow. Oh, US.
Well, I mean that means that they're regulated.
Wait.
So I should
How can a US supposedly regulated market can list Dogecoin?
That's what I'm saying. It means it's not a security.
Oh well.
Or they haven't yet.
If you can list Bitcoin, you can list Dogecoin. It's as decentralized as Bitcoin. I don't know if you know what I mean.
You're right.
You're
right. Absolutely. That's a very good point. Yo, I have such a bag of Dogecoin, man. That and XRP are my biggest.
I want to see how Starburst reacts.
Yo, hey, dude, you could tell he's getting more giddy by the day, man.
He's always flaming Binance.
Yeah.
He's a fucking legend.
He has a crusade. That's great, though. It's great. Oh, God. I love him.
Oh, here we go.
Doge, mate.
Just listed just a minute ago?
18 minutes ago.
No price action pump yet.
Well, yeah, it's not like the Doge team was about to pump it anyway.
What about the community?
Yeah, I had the Dogecoin chart on EOB.
That's what I have pulled up. Looks like it's getting ready to go. Might buy a bag.
Once again, sign of strength. Break off 100 MA. Break it, retest it. Horizontal level. Break it, retest it.
What time frame are you on?
Daily. For me, break 35 sats and it's flying. Okay, no, maybe it's not flying, but maybe it's going to 40 sats at least, then 46.
Damn.
Then 53, and then you see what I mean. But
yeah, do you want to go on Binance? Maybe it has more data, or sorry, Bittrex.
Oh yeah, but it's when I open that, it's like, fuck, that is the most funniest chart, to be honest. If I had to describe crypto in one chart to one of my mates,
you show him this.
I'm gonna yeah, that's it, mate.
So it's never respected the 100 MA.
Never, because it's fucking flat.
So it's sitting right now on the 200, or at the 200. Daily MA at least.
Dude, I haven't touched anything. I'm not gonna scalp with much of it. I got my target set. I'm sitting back and just letting it play out.
Never.
Yeah.
Yo, malicious. Why is your bias hurting you?
I think I have I caught a few moves in 2017 on Dogecoin, but I don't know. I don't feel it. You know what I mean? It's like,
You don't think it has the same spark as it used to? You think it's
oh no
an
no
old
no
dog?
no no no. This shitcoin is gonna pull
Hey, welcome
a
to Bags
shit
TV.
thing again, obviously. But it's like, I don't know,
And
man.
how can't you believe, man?
The thing is that if you look at Bittrex,
Yeah.
the same way the same way as on UOB, you have this
Right.
35 area.
Right.
You break it, you fly.
You know what? I want to pull up something. I'm gonna pull up.
You break it, you buy it.
I'm gonna pull up Dogecoin on the conglomerate of the exchanges. I want to see what the volume looks like.
So what you're saying on Bittrex is that Doge is in accumulation and ready to go to like 200 sats. Because there's a gap at 200 sats, 220
200.
sats.
That's your target, bro. I'm keeping a moon bag just for
No,
that.
my
man.
target would be my target would be 50 sats. But yeah, you can keep a moon bag for like 150 sats.
Hey. Yeah, the volume looks great.
That's what I'm doing with
Hey,
Look at that.
volume. Looks like shit.
Well, what are you looking at?
For Dogecoin, it's looking at the
look on my
Bittrex
screen.
weekly, compared to the volume in 2017 this time. Right now, I don't know why it's pumping.
You want to look on my screen for a sec?
There.
Like, this is
Hold on one
fucking good.
Uh,
It's obviously doesn't have that blow off the top volume yet, but in comparison to prior accumulations.
on the market,
Hmm.
yeah, be
But
careful. Be
even-
careful with that volume, man.
Even with the market cap, it doesn't take that much money to move it. You know, 2x.
Definitely.
I mean that looks different than now. I mean, if I look at it that way, yeah, that looks alright. But mine on Bittrex
I
look
could
like
be
shit.
wrong though, but I don't know. The volume looks good to me.
Yeah, I'm not saying anything. If anything, I'd want to play along on it just if I think Bitcoin's gonna bounce. I mean, we're pretty much at that point.
Like, this is it on the 3-day, growing by the day, daily growing. It's beautiful. Like, anyways, enough about Dogecoin. I'm gonna turn into a dog if we keep talking about it. Ace, how are your dogs, man? Did they do anything funny today?
Nah, man, there's one like right next to me. He's like perched up on my thing. The other one's like fell asleep like on the bed. The other one is like
What-
laying
what-
on my laundry.
Yeah, the
of
good
dogs?
life.
Yeah, the good one actually. I have two little ones and a German Shepherd and a Bulldog.
Right.
Okay, so you have a real dog and 2 rats.
So two real dogs and one little, one half a dog. Two little dogs, which
Yeah.
count like a half a dog.
You have a German Shepherd, and I'm jealous.
Yeah, she's the best, but she's the most craziest because like
Yeah,
It takes
obviously,
a-
mate. She has to move.
she scares kids like outside all the time. Like I was just telling Bagsy
Are we
yesterday.
Are we still talking about your dog or your girlfriend?
Which one? Bagsy always asks me. I'm like, which one are you talking about?
Oh my
There's too
god.
many-
Ace. Yo, Coin HQ, thanks for the
you would
retweet,
be a
bro.
great friend.
Oh man, dude, I would have so much fun.
Hey,
Yeah,
yo,
just
fuck
telling
guys
about-
TV.
Girl that's in Chicago, and like she's causing problems, sort of, kind of.
Really?
Then there's another one in Florida. But my most favorite one is in China, but she has a boyfriend now, so it's like kind of like in a predicament.
Yeah, but the good thing about the Chinese one is that she cannot reach you from social networks.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, she only has access to WeChat, so I'm like really good.
Yeah, it's not like if you spend all your time on WeChat.
So if there's ever like Bitcoin news, I got a translator on deck.
Yo,
Yeah,
we just took out the
nice,
double.
nice.
We just double topped on Link.
Yeah, I told
I
you
can't believe you
Starburst.
did
I told you Starburst would say something about the Doge listing.
You did? Okay, wait, hold on.
He
Stop.
say, can Binance list Binance America UE, please?
Firewall. That firewall, yeah.
He's a fucking legend.
Dude, he's big brain
Yo,
for having so
I,
many
I,
accounts.
I was
Get
I was
Binance.
I was it's completely unrelated, but I was talking with Sam the other day,
Yeah.
and I was asking him as an expert of market making and liquidity providing what he was thinking about UOB.
Yeah.
And he told me my experience with UOB has been surprisingly good, at least more recently. They've gotten their shit together. It's like,
Interesting.
yeah, mate. Nice. Nice for you, mate.
Confluence.
I want you to tell me more.
Yeah, tell me how it all works.
Yeah, his podcast with Charles was very interesting.
I didn't listen to it yet.
It's very good. I'm supposed to do a podcast with Charles in like the next few days.
Nice. Yeah, it was a lot of fun doing it with him. He's really.
He just started to have a sponsor and shit. It's very good fun.
Hey, you.
Fucking
Welcome to Bags
Dudax.
TV.
Yo, welcome to
Yeah,
Bagsy
exactly.
TV.
I need to
Fraser
dig that,
and
but
DJ.
I'm very happy for him because he has been doing a great work.
Yeah, seriously.
Okay, mates, it's
Yeah.
3:30.
Yo, Pierre,
And
thanks
I'm
for coming
supposed-
on, man.
I'm supposed to be at work. I'm supposed to be at work in five hours.
Yo, sleep well.
So I won't be there, but I'm gonna have to sleep.
Yeah, thanks for your time, bro. Of
Yeah,
Have a good
cheers,
night.
mate. Thanks for having me once again.
course.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers. Ace.
Hey,
My
Dad.
dude, what's up, man?
Just looking for a meme real quick.
Yeah, do your thing, man. Oh.
You have to your gym session.
Dude, my wrist is in pain. Oh. I was at the gym and I did a muscle up and I didn't warm up properly, and my wrist is swollen. It's not broken or sprained, but I think I strained it. I should probably be icing this right now instead of doing this, but damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it actually is hurting me quite a bit. It's starting to feel numb. I broke it as a kid in the same spot.
Damn. Ow.
I was on the monkey bars and I slipped and I fucking fell on my wrist like a dumbass. And yeah, snapped it. It was pretty painful. I was in grade 4 and this girl that I really liked. Oh yeah, I was in grade 4, bro, and this girl I really liked, she signed my cast. And I was the happiest kid that day. I just remember, I was head over heels. I was so shy to go up to her to ask her to sign it and stuff. And eventually, I got the courage and walked up to her and she said yes.
Better sign my cast, girl.
Yeah, like I need you, baby.
We just had 4 new viewers pop on. They're probably like, what the hell?
Hey, yo, what's up, guys? Always happy that when you guys come to chill and hang out and watch. Hope you guys learned something with it. Yeah,
But-
fucking basic attention token pumped like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Loma sniped it.
Yeah, I saw Lama's tweet, and you guys were just telling me about it too. I didn't even have time to react.
Crazy.
Next day, it just went up and popped.
Yeah, honestly, TRX looks pretty good.
I was just saying that one too on stream. It looks really
How
nice.
was your stream, dude?
Huh?
How was your
Oh.
stream with Duck?
Oh yeah, it was good. It was more so a stonky stream, but it was good.
Stonky. Dude, it's...
I'm gonna go long on steel, so I'm gonna get your opinion on X before we wrap it up.
Yeah, sure, dude. I have until 10. And then my lady's coming over. What is it? The ticker?
X.
X? What else?
That's it.
Oh, okay.
X is just some steel
It's very volatile.
on the high time frames.
Yeah, it looks like a giant falling ledge.
Mm. See any divergences?
Yes, multiple. Absolutely, this looks really good. It's above the POC as well right now. It just got above it. I wouldn't be surprised to see it pull back though. But are you gonna play the breakout, or are you already planning a?
Yeah, we're planning on it. Duck was just mentioning this one, and it coincides with a couple things. So I'm thinking about playing this one
You
for
have to.
a
Yeah.
nice, decent, long target. But a
Shit.
little further out, I could wait until like January or February.
Yeah, this thing could go till December, January. I think it could take time.
If it hits 35, that means $35. I
Yeah.
think that was like 5,000%, and then like if it hits 22, it's like 1,000 right there. So I would love anything over
Anything over 50?
500,
Oh,
500.
500. Okay, yeah. Okay, let me see. If I were that, where would you be happy with?
I'm happy with 16, 18 personally.
I was gonna say 1580, 88, something like that.
Yeah, that works too.
Sweet.
Yeah, that could be a first target take profit or
It also
see how things go.
coincides with this level here. 1572 actually is better.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this was the former floor before we had that huge fucking upburst, and we never retested it. And when we did, there was a big reaction here as well. So yeah, I think this level is gonna be a nice take profit if you do get there. I'm like, if we get there, yeah, I'm already part of this trade with you, man. Plus the volume's nice.
Yeah.
Yo, good luck with that.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome, man. Let me look at silver. Yeah, this thing is still
It still looks bearish to me. I was actually considering shorting it more. If it doesn't, if basically if SPY pops up more, I'm shorting it. If SPY
Right.
dumps a lot more, I'm gonna go ahead and assume it's gonna pump here.
Yeah, how is SPY looking? Still there, huh?
Yeah, it's still kind of there. We're waiting for 302 still.
Still hanging out.
Looks a little toppy at the moment, but I'm not gonna like immediately assume that.
Right. Yeah, last time it did that. Oh, this candle looks slightly similar to it. To this one. Like if it were to. I don't know, maybe I'm seeing things. Opinions on Bitcoin. Thinking it needs shorted more? XBT. Pull it up. Shorted more? I mean, how short are you? Like, what's shorted more? Or. Honestly, I wouldn't be comfortable shorting here. The time to short was before. You could always set a stop. It's possible they run the stops at like 75.60 before another dump if it were to. Cause I like my thing is in like the 677s. But yeah, I think 72.18 is a good area, and if not, then like lower 6Ks. You guys?
What's that?
What are you thinking on Bitcoin?
We're like 5 billion away from the market cap hitting 200 billion. Slight chance of a smaller possibility of it going a little bit down.
Yeah.
But the fact that we're pretty much almost at 200 billion, that is pretty much my target to get ready to go.
What's the
I mean,
market
even
cap
right now,
ticker
like
again?
if I wasn't busy, I would have longed it when it first dipped. but I wasn't around.
Re.
It's not that big of a deal. I missed the dump anyway, so I wasn't gonna go chase some more gains.
Yeah, yo, Mod Health, you shorted 82-ish. Nice. You sold early this morning. I don't know. If you're really uncomfortable, and this is not financial advice, like what I do for myself, maybe is open a smaller short and see how it goes. I don't know. It also depends, like, what your, like, what my life looks like on the outside of this market. Do I have savings? Do I have property? Do I have assets? Am I in debt?
Which trash can do you live behind?
What's that? What? Yo, Tron is edging. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Yo, I think it's about to go.
Dang, can I buy more TRX right now? Let me take a
breaking
look.
out.
Logging in right
I'm
now.
actually gonna get. Hold up. Sorry, fam. We have some work to do. Okay.
Cryptocurrency.
It's the best thing in the world.
Fucking hate crypto.
How can you even say that? Traitor. Tron.
What?
What's that?
What'd you say?
Oh, I said, how could you say that? That you hate cryptocurrency?
I was just kidding.
I know. Yo, okay. Shit. Alright, this is what's gonna happen. And then... $89. Alright, man. My wrist is killing. It's like
That's why you gotta just
210.
get on the Leagues of Legends.
What's that?
Be like, Deuce's stream. Ace is one step ahead of you. I just got 2 free characters.
Good. Yeah, I'm happy for you, man. Sounds like I got a deal. What would be a good target if this were to break out?
Not gonna break out.
No, huh?
It's got 0.
Okay. That's good. Alright. Boom. MGV7 and Wavy Cross from LB to make most of my trades. I see. I don't know what MGV7 is.
It's a supplement.
Oh, wow. It doesn't make you put on muscle.
No, it makes you a better trader.
Stronger, faster, and better.
You can actually
trainer.
buy it at your local vitamin store.
Yo, if Fuel's gonna bounce, if Fun's gonna bounce, I think it's gonna be here. Market God V7, interesting. Do you know what it looks at in terms of data? Yo, look at Zen BTC Ace. Look at this shit on my screen. Interesting.
Who?
Horizon?
It just hit your POC, it looks like, and it also just hit off resistance on the next level after that.
Are we looking at the same? Okay, like we're beneath the thingy?
The left side area, there's the wick that jumped out before the consolidation to the left drop.
Okay.
So
I think it's gonna keep running. To the moon. I wonder if there's still an active company, these guys. Dude, are you still playing World of Warcraft?
Yeah, I actually hit 60, so I don't have to like play as often. I only have to play like 2 days a week.
Oh, there was a required amount of thingy.
Nah, I just have all my gear and shit, so I can
Okay.
just like sit back and chill and not have to raid. But
Interesting.
yeah, it's good though, cause like I don't feel like playing too much of it anymore. It was killing me.
Yeah.
But leagues though.
Yeah, League is fun. Killing it every day. Man, my wrist is on fire.
What did you do? Did you like get ready for your girlfriend? He's like, yeah.
They got caught in the door. Yeah, it's a lot of indicators, Maj. Yeah.
I have like 5 on my chart right now.
Yeah, I guess.
When I high leverage trade, I have like at least 55. Just kidding.
1 million indicators. Yo, I just want Doge to go to 110. That's all I want for Christmas. I got TPs from 80 to 105, I think, or something, and then I got my moon bag. In this area. Damn, my candles are ugly. Every time I clear my cookies. Yo.
Weird. I hear rumors that Doge is gonna get like a 50% attack. Like,
What the fuck? Who's
What?
flooding my bags? Can you link me? Fucking Nate bag. Can you analyze this graph for me quick too? So I'll stop asking about it. Oh god. What is with this Pepe? Why do people keep sending it to tunes, do you know? Like, what's the joke?
the glasses.
But what about the glasses?
That's such a tunes.
Oh,
That's a tunes guy. That's such a tunes look. Then I don't know.
that's so
The
funny.
WWE one, I don't know. They must have just found a different variation, but I think it's the glasses meme.
Yo, it's blowing up.
look at that. I don't know. Does tunes have some crazy like tinted glasses like that?
I don't know. Maybe on stream, not tinted, but shades.
Oh yeah, I guess he did do that one time.
A
I
few
don't know.
times, dude. A couple times. Alright. I'm gonna look at Ethereum. Probably looks like OS. Yeah, USD chart looks terrible. Bitcoin one looks pretty good. Damn, it stopped out everyone. Dirty.
Why you think Guppy Maj? I like Super Guppy.
Oh, it didn't, not there. Super Guppy, huh? Do you use it often?
Occasionally, depending on what I'm doing.
Fair enough. Where's BitMEX? Free. Sonim. Viacoin. Is it still alive?
Viacoin.
Nice divergences happening.
If Romano's alive, Viacoin is alive.
Fair enough, that's a good point. It actually doesn't look too bad. I mean, it's got some work to do, but this is nice.
So does Romano. He's got some work to do as well.
Yeah, this guy's in the gym. He's fucking going for it.
Who?
Romano.
Romano?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I see him. He's going like hard. I should go that hard.
Yeah, don't go as hard as me. Got my wrist.
That's just masturbating.
How do you know?
It's like I would go hard in the gym, but then I'd have to lose like 250 pounds and like, stop eating,
Bro, you're 250 pounds. Come on, dude.
stop eating Twinkies. And
That's an unfortunate reality.
Hey, you. Welcome to Bagsy TV.
Yo, welcome to Bags of TV. Shits your blitzer. It's a great name. Yeah, Viacoin looks good actually.
divergences.
It's green on the 3-day, green on the daily.
Somebody asked you ASL.
ASL? You or me?
You.
What? Oh man, I can only answer one of those. I'm
Female.
I'm a female. No. I have slightly too much testosterone to be a female. Yo, metal man. What's going on?
Dude, that's so funny. I wanted to send something to Inverse Bra. He was like, he just responded back to somebody on Twitter earlier saying, I don't know, I got kicked off the team 10 months ago.
Yeah.
I'm like, of course you did. So, are you playing leagues before your girl comes home?
No time, bro. Gotta take a shower.
R.I.P.
Gotta wash the ding dong.
That's a little too much information there,
Hey,
guy.
man, you gotta be you have to be clean. You gotta smell good. Cleanliness is important. I sound like my mother.
For you or for her?
Both. Everybody. Everybody's gotta be clean. That sad affair. Sad fucking affair. Key sad. Po sad. Theta Chad.
Yo, I'm starving. What do I eat, man?
Oh man, eat some Chipotle.
We don't have a Chipotle around here, and I really don't fuck with that.
Okay, how about
I've never had it. It's the main reason I don't really fuck with it. It's because the closest one here is like 10
Not
miles
close.
away.
no. How about
Sorry, that's more.
let's see. Do you have chicken around?
Yeah.
Chicken's pretty good. Status. Does anyone remember Status?
Yeah, status.
Jesus.
What is the status? It's going to 0.
Bullish divergences like via, but yeah.
wedge.
Huh?
Looks like a wedge, maybe. Hopefully. Pray. Bag holders. You think it'll ever get back up there?
No. I could be wrong.
Oh, dude, he once solved. I really like Solve. I was like,
Who?
I don't know. Somebody asked about Solve. Remember I was talking about it with you on stream with
Oh
me?
yeah, of course.
Look Solve out.
Yeah, sure. Solve. Boom. Chat.
It's getting ready. I think it's gonna moon.
Sorry, I sound like someone was creeping up behind me.
Your girlfriend's like, caught you when you're dirty.
Oh
boy."
god, she fucking rips my mask off. No! Yes, honestly, so yeah, for Solve, I mean, easy support to look at is this, which we're above. Great. I'd recommend a stop loss because you wouldn't want to get one of these guys. It's a nightmare. So I'd personally It depends on your style. I probably have a few. Something like that. Right beneath this wick here. And target would be 25% here, 25 here, like 40 there, and then I'd be out. Something like that. Bittrex. Interesting. Let's look at Ethereum.
You ever break your collarbone?
That's funny you say that. One of my friends just did. It's fucking scary. No, I haven't. Have you?
No, it's intact.
Look at this descending trend line. Like, that's another way to play it. You could play the breakout and set a stop beneath it, you know?
Don't let your get stops get hunt.
Yeah, that too. That's a scary thing, you know? D notes. What's a D note?
A D note.
Death note?
C note. I know what a C note is.
Maybe music? EVX. Wow, RCN is still looking good. Crazy. Yo, a lot of these coins have pumped recently. Let's see what Nano's been up to. Re. Oh. Yo, I gotta back in Poloniex now, yeah. Yo, you're telling me. Storm. Re. Remember back when Storm was at like 700 sats, dude? Or when it pumped to 900? Crazy. How is it?
Trash.
How did it? I bet no one was expecting this. Or few people, at least. Wow. What do we think about new? You're gonna have to listen back to earlier in the stream. We talked about it. Guys, you have a question. Best indicator for divergences? I'd say use mine, but you can spot a divergence on a lot of things. I like my indicator a lot. It tends to spot them quicker than the RSI would. But yeah, Ace, do you have a preference?
I am learning divergences currently, my friend.
What are
so,
you learning them on?
Huh?
What are you learning them on? Like what
I don't know. I'm still deciding what I want to learn them on. Currently, looks like
okay.
the MACD is what I'm going to learn them on because that applies to stocks more. But
Yeah, dude, it's like close to the same parameters, so that's good. Good stuff. Yeah, no problem, Gilster.
yeah, man, I think I'm gonna go get some food.
Yo, what are you gonna eat?
I don't know. I think I'm in the mood for like a burger. Cause I just ate a salad here. I ate a big ass fucking salad too, and
You're
it's
hungry?
just did not fill me. I'm actually gonna send
of
you a picture of
course.
that salad. It was not.
Yo, Ace. As always, thanks for being my co-host, bro. I appreciate you.
Yeah, man. We'll catch you later if you're free. If not, I will catch everybody tomorrow.
Yo, everyone, thanks for tuning in, guys. Appreciate you. And